All right, play number 3 here, series number 11, guys. You can see I'm staying with the empty set. I went back to hitches and corners, and I've made a couple adjustments again. This time, it's the same adjustment on the backside here with Bryant. He's still going on the slant, and then over here, he's still going to go. Now, this guy here, I've made the adjustment from him running the corner route to running the go route. Why did I do that? Well, in this case here, I see the coverage he's in. Right now, it looks like a cover of 3 to me, just looking at it. So it looks like we're going to get him here, and then him deep. So I send him deep to freeze this guy here. All right. So that if this is true, if he is running the cover 3, then if I can freeze him and he's got to go here with that corner route, then this should open up in the middle here, and that's what I'm going to look for. Outside of that, of course, I still have, if it is a cover 3 and he somehow gets covered, then I'm going to be able to look for this slant route too, because eventually it'll open up. There's going to be bigger windows, obviously, with the under coverage only having 4 guys. So as long as I read it right, then I like this right here. The other thing that could open up possibly, if this guy freezes and stays with him, then yeah, I want to look to hit that corner route. So we'll go ahead and run through this. Plus I got to make sure that this guy doesn't bail. Okay, if I see him bailing out hard, then I know it's probably quarter still. He just may have brought him up to make it look like a cover 3. So we'll go ahead and run through this, see what happens. So right off the bat, I'm seeing cover 3. Safety is starting to move over here. He's getting up here, but he's not getting deep, as you can see. So he's actually kind of freezing a little bit. And then he's gaining his depth there. So we'll go through this a little further. As you can see, this is already nice and wide. I've already thrown the ball, and I'm leading him inside. Make the catch. Get it down to about the 27. I need like maybe 1 or 2 yards here to get myself in really good field goal position. So obviously on this play here, so what is this from my 47? So let's say that's 13. Yeah, that's just about, I'm going to say that's right on the money for that 20 yards. Let's see, does it give me, no, 29, so no, it's not. So I get the 1 point for play success and 1 point for doing my job, but I don't get that bonus point for the 20-point pass play. So looking at it though, as you can see, I made the correct read once I saw this safety down, or this corner down here, excuse me. And once I see this guy start to move and him actually bump here, I know it's cover 3. So right now I know that's the guy I really want to go to, and waiting to see what he does, just to see, because you know he could always widen out to at least early cut off my route, and then I can hit it later. So, but he doesn't. As you can see, he moves all the way across here, and since he's staying at about the same depth, because he has to worry about him too, or the same width I should say, that's nice and open. I can lead him inside like I did there and get myself that nice gain. So 2 points on this play. Good job. Field goal range, I'm pretty close to it right now. 47 seconds. You know, as long as I don't make anything stupid happen, I can actually win this. And number 4 here, series number 11, guys. So looking at this right now, as you can see, there's 14 seconds left. I'm letting the clock run down. I call a triple option out of this, guys. So basically, he's running the dive here. I can either hand it to him or keep it. What makes that decision for me is, well, first off, let's talk about the option for a second. I've talked about this many times because I run this a lot. We handle 1 and 2 in this case. Here's number 1, there's number 2. Why are they number 1 and 2? All right, from the center here, there's no middle linebacker, so there's no number 1 there. So this guy becomes number 1. He becomes number 2. All right, so when I say handle number 1 and 2, it means these guys here have them to block. So you handle 1 and 2, option 3 and 4. In this case, he's number 3. There's number 4. All right, so what's going to happen here is if number 3 here squats or comes hard upfield, like straight upfield here, I'm going to hand the ball off, and he can either run it up in there or I can bounce it out in there. Typically, I like to bounce it out in here, but I don't care about that so much now because, like I said, 14 seconds left, kicking a field goal more than likely. So right up the middle is probably where I want to go and just make this an easier kick for myself. But now, if he crashes down onto my fullback, that's when I keep it with my quarterback. And now we option from 3 to 4. Made the decision on 3. Now we go to 4. If 4 attacks my quarterback, I pitch it over to my tailback, get as many yards as I can. If 4 attacks my tailback, I don't pitch it. I turn it straight up field and get as many yards as I can. So that's how the triple option works, guys, or the veer option. That's the basic name for it, is the veer option. So let's go ahead and run through this and see what happens. So as you can see right there, he comes up field a little bit, then he squats. So I'm handing it to my back if I make the right decision here. And I do. Now I can do 1 or 2 things. Break outside here, come up the middle. Like I said, 12 seconds now. I want a field goal. I'm going to go straight up the middle here and give myself the easiest kick I can possibly give myself. As you can see right there, I end up getting tackled, but I get myself a good gain. I get 6 yards on that play, so obviously I get 2 points on this play success and doing my job. No big play, obviously. But now I'm squared away for a nice field goal here. He calls a timeout, which is fine. 2nd and 6. I got plenty of drive here. He only has one more timeout, one more run play, and basically that's it.